What is the subnet mask of IP address 10.16.3.65/23? So the answer is 255.255.254.0. So now we're going to locate 23 in the table. So 23 belongs to class B. Let's start counting now. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So the correct answer is 255.255. Then the subnet mask is 254.0. What is the subnetwork address of IP address 10.16.3.65/23? So the answer is 10.16.2.0. So we're going to locate 23 in the table. So 23 belongs to class B, which is 16. Arena belongs si 23. Let's start counting. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So, ang iyang interval is 2. So, now we're going to copy the original 10.16.0.0. So 10.16.2, which is our interval, and then 0. So our subnetwork address of 10.16.3.65/23 is 10.16.2.0. What is the maximum usable of IP address that can be assigned to host on a local subnet that uses the 255.255.255.224 subnet mask? So the answer is 30. So it is very obvious that 255.255.255 is belong to class C. So we're going to find now the 224. So the 224 is here, and our interval is 32. So this will minus 2 for the broadcast address and the network address. So 32 minus 2 is equal to 30. That's why we came up the answer 30. You need to subnet a network that has 20 subnets with at least 500 hosts. What classful subnet mask would you use? So the answer is 255.255.254.0. So we're going to use class B. So now we're going to locate the subnets, 120 subnets. So 120 belongs to 128, and then the 500 belongs to 512. Always remember that the number of hosts is being deducted by 2 for the broadcast address and the network address. So that's why we came up this answer, 255.255.254 for the subnet mask .0. So number 5, in the question, we're going to locate 23 in the table. So 23 belongs to class B, which is 16. So now we're going to start counting from 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're going to find the maximum of valid hosts allowed. So the number of hosts is 512. So this will subtracted by 2. So this will become 510. So that's why we came up the answer 510. Your company has given the IP address of 199.2.1.0/24 to the subnet. You plan to put each of the 5 floors in your building on its own subnet. What is the IP range of the last available network one submitted? So the answer is 199.2.1.2.2.1.255. So we're going to locate 24. So 24, as you can see, belongs to class C. So our interval is 5. So 5 belongs to 8. So our interval is 32. Now we're going to put the original problem. 2.1.0 199.2.1. Since our interval is 32, we're going to put 32 here. 199.2.1.32 plus 32 is equal to 64. 199.2.1.64 plus 32 is equal to 96. 199.2.1.96 plus 32 is equal to 128. 199.2.1.160 because 128 plus 32 is equal to 160. 199.2.1.160 plus 32 is equal to 192. 199.2.1.224 because 192 plus 32 is equal to 224. 199.2.1.224 plus 32 is equal to 256. So this will become 199.2.1.32 minus 1, 31. 199.2.1.64 minus 1, 63. 199.2.1 96 minus 1, 95. 199.2.1.128 minus 1, 127. 199.2.1.160 minus 1, 159. 199.2.1.192 minus 1 is equal to 191. 199.2.1 224 minus 1, 223. 199.2.1.256 minus 1, 255. So, as you can see, the last available network address when submitted is 191.2.1.224 to 199.2.1.255. So that's why we derived the answer. What could be the maximum of usable host IP for 20.20.20.20/20? So the answer is 4094 usable hosts. So we're going to locate 20 in the table. So 20 belongs to class C. So let's start counting here from 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the number of hosts here is 4096. So this, always remember that the number of hosts is being subtracted by the IP address and the broadcast address by 2. So this will become 4094. So that's why we came up this answer, 4094 usable hosts. Which of the following devices share the same network? Choose any two. So the answer is 170.20.20.33/29 and 170.20.20.38/29. So we're going to locate 29 in the table. So 29 belongs to class C, which is 24. So let's start counting from 24. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So our interval is 8. Now, as you can see, in this process, 170.20.20.0, because always remember in solving this one, in creating this process, always start from 0. So next we have here the 8, which is our interval 8. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 8, 24. 24 plus 8, 32. And then 32 plus 8 is 40. And then the interval is being minus. Here, this will become 7. 15. 24 becomes 23. 32 becomes 31. And then 40 becomes 39. So, the 38 and 33 belongs here. 170.20.32 to 170.20.20.39. Let's proceed to our last question. The network address of 172.16.0.0/19 provides how many subnets and hosts? So, let's find the 19 here in class B, or locate, I mean. So 19 belongs to class B. Let's start counting. Start from 16, 17, 18, 19. So as you can see, our number of subnets is 8 and our number of hosts is 8,192, and then this will deducted by 2 or subtracted by 2 for the network address and the broadcast address. So that's why we came up this answer. 8 subnets and 8,190 hosts each.